What we're doing is bringing spontaneous voice chat to your headphones. So if you think about it right now, if you go into like an open floor office, most people throw their headphones on and it cuts you off from being able to communicate. So what we do is we connect people's headphones together and allow them to control them. So you could basically leave your music going and you can just spontaneously chat to each other. And you can just use voice commands to say like, hey, disconnect Joe or connect John, and you just instantaneously move from one to the next. The tech itself is two parts. You've got an always-on voice over IP network and basically cutting-edge digital signal processing. So the former, it allows us to instantaneously connect any two people just by muting and unmuting them. So the connections are always on in the background, running between the headphones, and we can mute and unmute them. And with the digital signal processing, we can automate all that. I mean, it actually came out of a problem. So, I used to go running with friends, and I'd be listening to music. So you're either pulling out an ear every time you want to say like, hey, take a left up here, or hey, what are we going to do when we get home? It started with this relatively small idea to solve that problem, and I started thinking more about it, and it became a much bigger communication problem. I realized like, hey, this is pervasive everywhere. What are the barriers to communication, and what would this solve? And it turns out that the same solution, spontaneous voice chat, just can be used everywhere. Right now, I mean, you spend a lot of time staring down at your screen, and you're totally isolated, and headphones are contributing to that right now, but they could be a big part of the solution. People yearn to talk to each other. I mean, I feel like we could make people human again.